like a guitar. Had to keep my distance, you ain't getting far. Nigga wants some smoke, let's go to war. Clean you up, I do the chores. Too much drip, someone gotta clean the floor. Still in the streets, fuck the law. Fuck the trunk, rather keep it in the car. If my dog cross me, we cutting off his paw. Too much drip in the place, so we gotta clean the floor.
All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Georgia Tech Dynasty. Sean Eads back with you here. Be sure to like and subscribe. Appreciate you guys tuning in today. Check out our last game if you missed it. We had a tight one there against Auburn where really came down to the wire. And again, we had to milk the clock and get their timeouts out and just do enough to win. So that's kind of how it's been in a lot of games this year. A lot of close games where, you know, we haven't looked very good, but we found ways to win. That's why we're 8-0, but we could just as easily be 5-3, which was the case last year. But it's been a little different this year. We found ways to win these games despite maybe not playing too well and the tough sliders and all that. So check it out. It was really a entertaining game. So I would suggest you go do that. And we got recruiting today. We did a lot of recruiting last recruiting episode. I think that would have been 89 in the Dynasty, something like that. I'll tag it for you here. Just click the info button, you'll find it. We went through our board, all the guys on the lower end, the 64s, the 65s, the 66 overall type guys, weeded them out and picked the ones that would be the most beneficial for us, and we found a couple, and some of them actually instant committed. So that was a very fun episode. Today we're going to advance the week. We got a home game coming up, and a lot of people are coming in on visits. So this is a very important episode. Let's get right into it. Okay, here's a quick gander at how the board looks heading into next week. So, still a lot of very good prospects in the top 10 or so that we're hard after. But here are the guys we picked up last episode if you missed out. So Corey Russell, who's a number 4 fullback prospect. He's really athletic. He's pretty solid there. Chris Carter and Brad Jenkins there. 2 of the guys that I was talking about. 2 of the guys that were not so highly rated, but we looked at and we could find a spot on the field for. Chris Carter's going to be a nose tackle for us for sure, or a bigger D-tackle type guy to stop the run. He's 6'2", 290. So lots to like about what he can do. He's strong. He sheds the blocks well. So that was a good pickup for us. We don't have a guy like him in this recruiting class so far. A big 280, 290 type dude that's just going to eat up space. And then Brad Jenkins, 2-star. Certainly not a 2-star, though. 6'3", 227. He's from Florida. And he's pretty fast for an outside linebacker. 82, 81 speed excel, 80 block shed. That is the most impressive to me. He will get off blocks and make tackles. That is all I care about, really. And he tackles well. 75 tackling, and agility's pretty low. But raw speed is really solid. So I think he's pretty darn good. We're the only one to offer him, but I think he's going to be a real good one when it's all said and done. And here are the guys we have left. So pretty much all of these battles are battles in themselves. We'll see if Ferguson commits. He might. He's already visited. He's locked us on and off, out. We've covered that saga the entire season, like why he's been locking us out, why not. So we'll see if maybe that just gets done next episode. I'd love to see that. But these guys here, pretty much all of them are battles that are going to go on for a while. Maybe not Joseph Scott. And then there's guys down here. Williamson we're leading for. Wilcox we're in a battle for, but still leading. We're leading for most of these guys. So a lot of it's just wait and see. But, we'll see what happens when we advance the week. And as I said, we got a ton of guys visiting. We got 19 visits scheduled, and a lot of those are coming next week. So let's advance the week, see if we get any new commitments, and we'll see what the races are looking like with the updated numbers as well. All right, these episodes aren't slowing down for anything, man. We got 2 more commitments. So as we just talked about literally seconds ago, Ferguson's been on and off with us all year, locking us out, letting us back in. He finally commits, so that just series, whatever you want to call it, situation is over. And he's committed, which is huge. And then this was unexpected. We get Corey Bracken, an outside linebacker, to commit. I'm pretty sure that was a tight race for a little while, and he had visits to go to. Maybe a visit went bad. So 2 really high-quality commitments right there. All right, Corey Bracken, though. 6'3", 229, 74 overall, only a 3-star, so he must have gone up after the scouting. In-state player. Let's see. Yeah, gem prospect, so gets the +6. Speed could be a little bit better, but he's got great excel. He can tackle super well, and he's got great block shed. Just like Brad Jenkins there, he's got decent block shed, about the same amount. Is about as fast, but I think the difference is he could tackle just a little bit better. He's got higher agility, and better coverage for sure too. So those 2 together, Bracken and Jenkins, I feel good about those guys on opposite ends of this defense, or maybe just being the 2 linebackers in the defense with the way that they're, quick, the way that they can block shed and stuff like that, just pinballing off each other. Really similar, practically prototypically copies of each other. One's 6'3", the other 6'3". He's 229, he's 227. So how about that linebacker class, man? Gotta love it. Had an offer from Wisconsin. That's who we were battling. He never visited, so I guess he was just like, I don't want to play in Wisconsin. We're staying home. So that's a good pickup right there. Our defense is going to be scary. And then John Ferguson, talented athlete, 5-star. We'll have to see what his national ranking was. That's what the situation was. The playing style was a deal breaker for him, but that's just stupid to me. Like, why would that be a deal breaker? We run like a wide open offense. We involve a lot of people, so we fumble with the settings a little bit, but that shouldn't have been a problem to begin with. So anyways, he's super fast, 90-92. He can cover well, so he can play on both sides of the ball. He can run good routes. He's got good carrying. So he could play running back, he could play receiver, he could play corner. This guy could play a lot of different positions. He's not a quarterback, but we will find a place for him to play, whether it be defensively or offensively. So, just a plug-and-play type guy who will be good for sure, and it's not going to take too long to get there. Andy Garcia locks us out. Another guy that we were kind of going after, but once Jenkins committed and now that Bracken's committed, there's no reason to bring him in too. We've already got 2 outside backers. We've got a ton of points to spend though, so let's see if we can use those somewhere now. Max out Scott, because I do like him. We do need a tight end, so let's just put all the points there as well. Damon Bonner. We've kind of discussed this after Chris Carter committed there. I don't know that we need him because he's the same body type as Carter, albeit a little bit better from an overall standpoint. So we'll come back to him. I'm going to take the points off him and see who else we have on here because we might need a certain position a little bit more. I do want Williamson. I definitely want Tavarius Williamson. I'm curious to see what our corner situation is. We've recruited corner well, but we do need a corner. We don't have one yet. So let's get that done. We do have the athletes on the board like Ferguson who could play corner, but why don't we just get a true corner that can develop and maybe use Ferguson in a different spot, receiver, running back, wherever we need that speed and athleticism. Also, we've got 13 guys committed. We've only got 4 scholarships left until we oversign, and I hate oversigning, so we need to be mindful of that as well. Put some points on Victor Thompson. I could use a Mike Backer. His overall took a hit, but he's still super athletic, and maybe he could be a good piece along with Jenkins and Bracken to use in there. So 4 scholarships left, and in a race there. Races for all of these guys. I would love to get McMillan and then one of these 3 offensive linemen. Then we'll get our tight end, and then the 4th spot could be Thompson, it could be Tavarius Williamson, whoever wants it really. So that's kind of how we're looking right now. Here are the visits we've got scheduled. He already has. All right, some of these visits have already happened. Here we go. Cook is coming in. Scott's coming in. Franklin's already been in. Williamson's in. Let's see. Thompson, Clark. So, yeah, we've got 6 or 7 guys coming in for this Mississippi State game. And great chance that a couple of them could commit, and that could be the end of recruiting for the season. All right, let's see what Ferguson ranked in as. So he's our top overall prospect. Number 21 in the country, 4'4", 240. Pretty good in the weight room. And then our other guy was Bracken. Where's he at? He's probably a little bit lower because he was more of a gem prospect. There he is. 877 in the country. 4'6", good speed. 630 squat. Wow. Okay, so he's really freaking strong. Almost as strong as Jenkins on the bench, but much more strong on the squat. So great athletes, good football players. Great additions to the class for sure. All right, I still haven't gotten any drip of the day recommendations. Guys, please put them in the comment section if you have one. Player of the week. Who is a guy that we don't talk about much that makes a play that needs to get upgraded, swag-wise, like him. He needs to get a little bit more style here. Who is that type of player? Let me know in the comment section, and I will shout you out and use your suggestion in the episode. Today is Jeff Watson. He had a sack in this last game against Auburn, and he hasn't really been on the tip of my tongue all season. He hasn't really made that many plays. So he stepped up big, unexpected lift. So he's your drip of the day recipient for this week. All right, that'll do it for the recruiting episode. Thank you guys for watching. Next up, we got Mississippi State. They're not any good, 2-5, but with the sliders we play on, every team we play is good. But I would love to just like win a game by more than a touchdown. That would be ideal. We've done it once or twice this year, but it's been a while. Like every game has been high stress. So let's come in, let's take care of business, keep winning, show out for these recruits, and keep pushing our way to that SEC championship. We have not been yet. This is our, second year in the SEC. Would have loved to make it last year. Didn't do it. We're in first right now in the SEC West. Let's keep it that way. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and check back soon for the recruiting episode. Hit the bell for the post notifications so you know exactly when that video is posted. Thanks again. Go Jackets. On to Mississippi State. Peace.